Hello everyone, and today I am going to be telling you guys some tips and tricks on MINEPLEX. And today I'll be playing two games, as you can see. I'm going to start with Cake Wars, or Bed Wars. And I am going to tell you guys some good tricks and how you guys are most likely to win. So yeah, whilst we're waiting, I just want to say thanks for liking my videos and subscribing, and I really appreciate it. And please remember to click the bell and turn on all notifications. So yeah, in this game I've decided to I like picking my color. That doesn't really matter though. And yeah, so I wanted to, I don't know, I have lots of favorite colors. If you guys like all these colors, remember to leave a like on this video. And yeah, so I'm thinking for this round I might be like turquoise. So yeah, let's get started. Now when you guys start your game, you start by going to collect your resources, of course. And whenever I start, I like to collect at least 12 or 13 pieces, because then you can do a proper bed defense. That is not the proper one, using wool. And really it depends on what type of person you are when you're defending or if you're an attacker. Now I like to do both. So the first thing I do is purchase endstone using 12 of my bricks, and I just get rid of all that wool and use this. The reason I didn't collect 15 pieces like I would normally is because there was already wool here I would use. So yeah, this is my first tip. Whenever you start a new game, always buy endstone first, because otherwise someone will just come over and eat your cake. And yeah, that's how you do it. Now while I was protecting the bed defense, my teammate went over and went to go take out some cakes. And yeah, that's also something very important to do, but you should always remember to leave your cake guarded, otherwise someone could come and potentially eat it. Okay, now I'm going to get myself some more wool because there wasn't enough. And yeah, so I'm just gonna cover this up. Okay everyone, and I have covered the defense, and I've purchased myself a sword. Now the main goal is to at least get yourself some iron armor and a diamond sword. That is probably the best armor set you'll have. If you have full diamond armor, personally I think you're wasting your time, unless like you just decided to do that and you're not very good at attacking. That's also an option. And what I've decided to do is I'm just gonna come check out Purple Base. They haven't got a cake, and I realized, oh my, we're doing twos, so I'm gonna head to the middle, and yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. And what the aim of the game is to eat all the cakes, but also here's the thing, we're getting these posts. Now this is something very important, guys, and if you get the posts, like the beams coming out, you will get more stuff like emeralds and things, so you can get better equipment and better swords and things. So that's why you need that. And guys, I'm gonna head back quickly, and remember, you should always have a better form of defense than a wooden sword. And another tip is to put your stuff in a chest or an ender chest. Now look, I've come back to my base and we have some nether stars, and we can get some team upgrades. Some of the best team upgrades can be haste, but I don't really like taking away like breaking blocks. I don't do that much, so I decided to go for sharpness and protection 1, as you'll see in a couple of minutes. But right now I'm just purchasing some armor and things, so I'm all geared up and ready to fight if I need to. And this is, I'm fully armed now. Okay guys, so now I'm going to, every time I like collecting emeralds, so right now I have 4 emeralds and 8 nether stars. I'm trying to save up for 10. I put stuff in my chest just in case I die, I have my stuff and like sorting out my inventory and all that stuff. Always good to keep organized when you're doing this, so in case you're doing a battle or if you need to get something out, you always have it ready. Okay, now I'm going to finally get my team upgrades. So I've got sharpness on my diamond sword, which is very OP and a very good thing to have. So yeah. And yeah guys, it's very recommended to get team upgrades because it helps everyone, and I'll be back when something else is to bring up. Okay everyone, I have put away all my things and it's in the team chest. Now I'm going over to help my teammate because there are only 2 teams left now, my team and yellow team, because I just saw blue get taken out, and I'm gonna head over there to help out my teammate. Now I'm heading over there with my stuff. I've got some wool, I've got a diamond pick, I've got a diamond enchanted sharpness sword, and I got a couple of emeralds. Another tip is not to bring your emeralds with you everywhere. Now I only had 2 on me, so that didn't really matter much. So I'm gonna head over there and I'm gonna take out that yellow and help my teammate out. And yeah. Okay everyone, I have headed over and I am at the beam, and I'm going to head over to the yellow defense. Now another tip is not to make your bed defense that huge, because potentially a player could hide in there and you could get your bed or cake taken out like easy. So keep it nice, small and simple, and just use like strong blocks or whatever, like obsidian if you can, if you have that much time to make a humongous base, because making that huge of a base or big, it's not very good and someone could easily just break through it. It will just do opposite of what you want. As you can see, my teammate is going from the top and the other guy down below can't do anything. So now I'm gonna take that guy out, and yeah, this is when my enchanted sword comes in handy. As you can see, the other player only has a wooden sword, and yet they've been working on such a huge base. Now I'm just gonna keep taking them out, and yeah. So as you can see, because I have prop 1 armor, I only took away 1 heart and we won the game. I can't believe it guys. And yeah, so that's all my tips for cake wars or bed wars. Okay guys, I am now in another game. I'm playing speed builders, if you can't see that. Now here's my first tip. Now what I didn't do right was I looked at the build, yes, but you should always find a starting point. When you're finding your starting point, you should see where you're going to start building from. Otherwise you might build your building completely off center. Okay, so this is my first tip. Now for this build, it's very simple. It's just like a brick wall, like a side of a house or something, and you just build on top. Now another thing you should also watch out for is how your other teammates are doing. As you can see, I got a perfect build, and yeah, I'm very happy with that. Now I'm done. I don't really need to worry about much else, and I have 14 seconds to spare. Now looking around, everyone else is struggling a little, but I guess that's okay. It's just the first round, and one of the main tips are just to make sure that your build is more accurate than the other people's, because then you'll definitely get through the next round. And I have 100%, but looks like 10%. Okay, and Fast Sonic 12 was eliminated. Pass the next one. Okay, time to look at the next build. Now this build I had a little bit of trouble on, but I made it in the end, and I found my place where I was going to start from. I was going to start from the railings, and yeah, I put down 1 wheel and all the rails like so, and then I'm going to work on the car. Now what I did was I made sure that I counted out how big the car was, and I memorized how it would look. It took me a while to figure it out. And another tip is, if you're struggling like I am, completely messing this up, you look over to the next player's build. And I know you might be all zen and think, oh, what do I do? But if you just look over like I did, I noticed that they used cobblestone on the bottom, and I was like, oh yeah, there was cobblestone there. And then it came back to me. So guys, always remember, you can also look around for help, and that's why it isn't boarded off. There is no border, so you can do that. It's not against the rules just to look over. And I finished my car then. Now I did not get 100% correct on this one, but I still did better than the others. So yeah, this is how I did it. It looks like 0, but I actually got some correct, so I guess it's okay. Person next to me was eliminated. Okay, I moved on to the next round. This is a cake shop, it looks like to me. And this is what it looks like. Now I did struggle a little, but it came back to me in the end, and I always follow my tips, find the center, memorize how long it is, and how close it is to the edges. Now that's also very helpful, because if you look at how close it is to the edges, you can easily figure out where they go. Now also, put down what you remember most first, because then you will definitely get some percentage correct, and it will help you lots in the long run. And yeah, this is what I remembered, so I put those down. And also remember guys, another great tip is to look at how many blocks you have. Most of these buildings are symmetrical, and that makes it much easier for you to memorize. Now I realized I only had 5 quartz slabs, so I realized, oh yeah, let's just put down these glass because I know where they go. And then I just decided, okay, let's put the quartz slabs on top, because there was just enough. Now because it is that symmetrical, it should look right? And I'm done. Okay, now Gwen is judging, and I got more correct, so I was not eliminated. So yeah, I live another round. And wait, am I the only one left? I won! Okay guys, these are all my tips. Hope you enjoyed. Bye!